Hi, my name is James, and thanks for tuning in on my review of the Insignia Wi-Fi Windows 8-inch tablet. This particular tablet, this is not a new tablet. The reason I'm doing a review on it is because I didn't see a review as far as this tablet, as far as Windows 10. So, since I just got it, and I actually had gotten it as a gift for someone else, and once I got it, I noticed that it was eligible for the Windows 10 update. I thought I would do kind of a review and kind of give you an idea of, hey, do I want to update to Windows 10? Do I want to keep it as Windows 8 or whatever the case may be? So, let's get to the tablet itself. The tablet itself, Best Buy sells this. And at Best Buy, it's going for about $100, about $100. On eBay, I've seen these for as low as $79, $89 brand new. 8-inch, resolution is 1280 by 800. It has 1 gig of memory. It has 32 gigs of internal storage, and it does have an SD card. The cameras on the front and the rear is only 2 megapixels, so the cameras are pretty much useless. It does obviously have Wi-Fi all the way to the N range, so you have B, D, and N. Let me see. It does have Bluetooth, and it has a 4,000 milliamp battery. I can't tell you as far as battery life. Battery life on this tablet is about, let's say, with pretty good usage, about 5 hours. So if you're using it, all the time, it's about 5 hours, which is not bad. I mean, it's not Apple-like, but it's $100. So, okay, here we go. Turn it on. Now, one of the things that I did notice is that the tablet runs faster on Windows 10 than it does Windows 8, which most computers do. I did a number of reviews on Windows 10, and pretty much every computer that I've loaded Windows 10 on and kind of did a review on, it seems to run faster on Windows 10 than it did on Windows 8. So this tablet is also the same thing. But here's one of the things that you should know. This tablet only has 1 gig of memory. So whether you're in Windows 8 or whether you run Windows 10, if you're running multiple programs at the same time, the tablet can tend to bog down, even to the point where some programs will close. That is one thing that I did notice, that if I had, say, Facebook or Chrome or something else like that running, that I can only have 2 or 3 programs running at the same time. I would probably say a maximum of 4. After that, it really does tend to slow down, bog down, and it can even get into a situation to where a program will just shut down. But with 1 gig of memory, that's not surprising at all. One of the things as far as the Windows 10 tablets is that the programs that you load up, for all practical purposes, these are the full desktop versions. Like, I am right now beta testing Office 2016. So Office 2016 is actually on here, and it's the full version. So, if you're using Chrome, or if you're using Office, or if you're using, Facebook, all of those apps are the full desktop versions. So, that is just one thing that you do need to be aware of. Also, one of the things that I would also say, and I'm sure, again, it's the same thing with Windows 8 as far as Windows 10, is that in this mode here, yeah, everything is cool, in tablet mode. But let's say once you go into a browser, I'll get a little bit closer. Once you go into a browser, and we'll say we go to YouTube. Because of the size of the tablet, it can be a little bit difficult a lot of times to use the tablet. And again, I have big fingers, so a lot of times it can be a little bit difficult in the full browser to use, to click on specific things. So I find myself having to sometimes click on something 3 or 4 times and finding, okay, well, this is wrong or this is wrong or whatever the case may be. So I would probably say, if I was going to buy one for me, I would probably buy the 10-inch, only because I think it would be easier for me to use the programs, because again, I do have bigger hands. I think a person with smaller hands may not have the problems that I've had as far as being able to, make selections on things. Other than that, it really is, for the price, it really is kind of a really kind of surprising, neat tablet. I think when you consider how much an iPad is, and considering the flexibility that something like this gives you, this for all practical matters is almost a mini desktop, because any desktop program that can run within the constraints of 1 gig of memory, you can load on here. This is the full Windows 10 operating system, and you have a tablet mode and you also have a desktop mode. And so there's really nothing that you can do on a desktop that you really can't do here. So for $100, that's kind of incredible. So that's kind of neat. That's pretty much it. If you have any comments, please leave them below and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. Please give me a like. I think it's right there. And please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.